Let's talk about the phase today and what you can expect. 3 meta comps, my experience from the gameplay. I did enjoy rotation. There will be some moments that we need to cancel discharge and use dodge attack immediately after phase skill because of her mechanic. So the guide rotation for each comp. As a bonus, you can see the damage test from matrices selection, not all but most of them. What trait do we choose and what relics are the best? By the way, the phase is not DPS. We want to use her as a support DPS. You only want to use her as a DPS in Alted comp, which we'll be talking about in another video. We start with the Zeke, Phase and Liu team. What is the best trait? Liu. Zeke is not considered as a flame element weapon and non-physical. Yes, he can trigger resonance for flame and physical, but for the trait, he is considered as a new element, physical and flame. Low spender players or free to play, Shiro and Samir is one of your best matrices. For Liu, if you don't have any limited matrices, just bring Habola and Scylla. If you want to invest in matrices, take Habola. Habola in general for each rotation is better. Phase matrices are really strong, so I do recommend investing if you can afford. Not surprise and not miracle, new matrices will be always better. But for some comps, matrices scale better. The good news that in this comp with Liu, you really don't need free limited matrices to be very strong. Samir and Shiro work very well, and not surprised as well, Zeke matrices are strong, even where Zeke is not in the comp. And for the big spenders, one of your best choices is Zeke, Liu and Fei. That three matrices scale really well together and all have a background effect, so you can put them on anyone. That should be your best comp. For the best damage, make sure to use dodge attack on any weapon after phase skill. So when we start in rotation, you can use the dodge attack on the Zeke or Liu, and for the main rotation, jump cancel with the Fei discharge, sub skill followed by the main skill, jump cancel Zeke discharge, and switch weapon cancel to Liu when Zeke hit with his first animation attack. We all know that Zeke dodge attack is slow as F, so we don't want to use dodge attack on the Zeke. Once you switch cancel to Liu, dodge attack, skill, and then 6 times auto attack. And the mobile players or players who want to chill with rotation, if you don't cancel Zeke discharge and skill, just use 4 or 5 times Liu auto attack, and then repeat. If you don't have a Zeke, Fiona is a good option. For this comp Fiona trait, Hydro Focus and Wellspring. We don't want Oriental Force, Liu rotation, it's a lot of auto attacks. The same goes to Maelstrom, because we want to rotate with the face almost every 20 seconds to trigger her skill and clones, and because of 30 seconds cooldown, it's not good for rotation. Low spenders, face matrices alone are better option than Fiona alone for this team. For the high investments, you want Fiona and face together, and Zeke should be slightly better option than Liu. The triple flame comp, face straight. Once again, Habola is better than Scylla. In this comp, same as with Zeke, no need to have 3 limited matrices. Shiro and Samir is a good option for you. Face and Zeke should be your best inverse matrices. For the relics, you want to bring the new one, but right now you cannot have 5-star. Definitely it's good to invest in this battle pass if you want these new relics, because once you activate them, you don't need to do much. It's the quality of the life during the combat and more damage. The old relics like Omnium Shield strong enough for like a new, but need to remember to get the buff in last seconds before the shield disappear, and there is a risk that enemy move away from Omnium Shield in real combat.